Hey mathematicians, it's me again, and on this video I'm going to show you how you can sign up for one-on-one help. That means individual help with just you and me. And I want to remind you about all the options you have before you get to one-on-one help. Just as a reminder, you know that we have the notes that are already recorded, which I'm sure you've seen that in several videos. You know that we have a large group where you can drop in on any of those days. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please again look at that video. But if you need just help one-on-one with me, that is where you need to look at this column right here. Oh, I said column. I mean row, because it's going to start this row. This is a row. And sign up for individual help time slot. That means that you're going to get help one-on-one from me personally. And I'm going to show you how to get that individualized help. So you are going to click on any of these links, frankly. It really doesn't matter. I know it kind of is organized to the day, but it really doesn't matter which one you click on. And you're going to click on this link for where you sign up for extra help. So you're going to have to do the basics, of course, where you're going to need to type in your email address, your last name, and your first name. And then you're going to need to click on this link that says click here to view the extra help calendar and sign up for a time slot. And again, this is individual one-on-one help from me. So you're going to click on this link. And I'm not a huge fan. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to complain at Google too much because they do give this to us for free. But it does look confusing at first if you don't know what you're looking at. Because you're kind of looking at all these slots that kind of look like they're on top of each other. So what's going to be best is instead of doing like by default, it lets you know what's happening, what time slots you have for the whole week. In case you don't know, it goes Sunday through Saturday. What would be better is if you click on the setting that says day, and that makes it a little bit less confusing. So if you click on day, it will end right now. So now I got to scroll to like the day I'm looking for. So let's say I want an appointment on Tuesday. It makes it a little bit easier to see what's happening here. The reason it looks like they're kind of on top of each other is because they're only 15-minute slots. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. You know, again, this is such a work in progress. We've talked about this. Like, I'm not sure what I'm doing with all this. The reason it kind of looks like the slots are on top of each other is because they're all within the same hour. So what it looks like is, see how this is from like 3 to 4. I'm going to highlight these spots right here. The reason it looks like these slots are on top of each other is because they're 15-minute slots that fall within that same hour. So what you're going to want to do to sign up for the right time is just hover over it. And see how I just hovered over that spot? And it tells me that this appointment would be Tuesday from 3 to 3:15. So if that's a spot you want, then you then need to click on that spot that you're hovering over. Double click on it and double check to make sure and see that you're signing up for Tuesday from 3 to 3:15. And here's the most important thing. You have to click. First of all, you have to remember what you signed up for. You have to know it's Tuesday, April the 7th from 3 or you have to at least know it's Tuesday from 3 to 3:15. Hit save. And then go back to the Google form. And it says, what day and time did you set up? So you say Tuesday, 3 to 3:15. And the reason I'm asking you to do that extra step is because we all know we've been dealing with tech issues, of course, all year, even though we're kind of used to them at this point. But I want to make sure that what you thought you signed up for on the calendar is actually what you think you're signing up for. So that if you accidentally signed up for the wrong time and it doesn't match what you typed in here, I can figure that out before, we get to the appointment and one of us is going to the appointment at the wrong time. And then click on this link on your scheduled daytime only. That is just here for your information. That is the actual link that you're going to click on to get the one-on-one appointment with me. And you'll see why I put that in the form in a second. The other thing I need you to do is it says below, type in the box the name of the work you need help with. So in here you might type like Tuesday classwork, for example. And this is optional. Like, let's say you're not really having a problem with all the Tuesday classwork. It's just problems like 12 through 13. So you can add a file and you can upload a photo of the actual problems that you're having a hard time with. But again, this is not mandatory. The only parts that are mandatory are your email address, your last name, your first name, and what time and day you set an appointment for, and then telling me what your overall, like what you need help with. But the photo is kind of up to you. Then in your email, you will find a form that says, thank you for signing up. Here is the link that you're going to click on during your appointment right here. It says click here to, oh, sorry. No, that was the wrong thing. It's going to be click on this link. Click this link on your scheduled day and time. So that is the link that you're going to click on, and it's going to be in your email saved so that at the time and day of our one-on-one appointment, all you have to do is click on that, and you will get to a Google Meet appointment with yours truly. And then another thing that's really important is, let's say that you made the appointment, but then you realize something came up and you can't do it. I need to show you like how to cancel, because it's so important that if you don't cancel the appointment, you're taking a spot that obviously somebody else could use. So what you're going to do is go to the Drive. You can really go to any of your stuff. You can go to your Drive. You could go to Classroom. You could really go to anything where you're logged in and you're logged in, but your waffle, the thing you go to for pretty much everything is right there. And you can go to your Google Calendar. You click here, you go to Calendar. So again, you're at your Google pretty much anything. Go to the waffle and then go to your calendar. And again, this is if you need to cancel. You're going to go to there. You're going to go to your calendar. And you're going to see the appointment that you have with me, which in this case is right here. Double click on it. and then go to more actions, which is right here. And you're going to say remove. It's going to ask you, do you want to send a cancellation email to other guests? Please click send, because that would be the easiest for me, because then it automatically sends me an email saying, this person canceled. And that's a little easier for me, frankly, if I know right then and there that you canceled. So send, and then voila, it's disappeared from your calendar. And I can't stress to you how important that is, that if you don't have the time to make the appointment, please cancel, because I haven't figured out yet how much extra time I'm going to need to do. Do I need to make more appointments, less appointments? And so people that are taking up appointments, because again, this is one-on-one, just me and one other person, including you, my students. So if you can't make that one-on-one appointment, you're taking up a spot that other kids might be able to take. So please make sure that if you do have a reason to cancel, that you actually do it.